Well, Donald Trump has ordered retaliatory tariffs on Colombia after the South American country refused to accept 2 planes carrying deported migrants from the US. It comes as the president's border czar visits Chicago to oversee immigration enforcement in the city. North America correspondent Barbara Miller joins us now from Chicago. Good morning, Barbara. This action against Colombia seems to be a major escalation of Trump's hardline immigration stance. What's the president ordered?
Yeah, good morning. Donald Trump clearly not happy about Colombia's decision to deny 2 military planes carrying migrants who were being deported. Donald Trump's taken to his social media platform saying he's immediately slapping a 25% tariff on Colombia, and he says that'll go up to 50% within a week on all goods coming into the US from Colombia. The US president also saying that he'll enact travel and visa bans on Colombian government officials and on their allies and supporters. Now, the deportation of migrants, the immigration issue is so central to this administration. It's what Donald Trump campaigned on, and then in his inauguration address, that was a key theme for him. And what we've seen over the past week is the new administration trying to show that it is deporting more people. The numbers we've seen so far don't seem to suggest that they are up, because undocumented migrants who are convicted of crimes are regularly deported. But the question, of course, is will they also deport undocumented migrants who have been living here in the US for many years and working here? But yes, a major escalation with Colombia, a major roadblock for the US president and his plans. And I think we can tell from the tone of that post, where he actually describes these actions as retaliatory, just how Donald Trump might be feeling about that.
Well, plenty happening behind you there in Chicago, Barb. I mean, this is a city that was previously described by some in the Trump administration as ground zero for the mass deportation plan. What do we know about what is occurring there and in other places around the states?
Yeah, and just ahead of inauguration, there were reports that there would be deportation raids carried out here in Chicago. These people behind me, they're just doing an impromptu protest. They're saying we won't be intimidated. We're just standing at the entrance to Little Village. That's the kind of Mexican heart of this city, where so many people from Mexico, also Guatemala and Venezuela have moved to. And you can see they're getting support from this community. But we've been here for a few hours now, and what we're also hearing is that many people are afraid to come out. They're afraid to leave their homes. School attendance was down this week. People are really concerned that they will be rounded up even if they haven't committed a crime. And we saw Tom Homan, that's Donald Trump's new border czar, as he's called, come to Chicago overnight and carry out a series of immigration raids. We think those numbers are around about 300 or so people. They say they rounded up. Again, they say they're targeted raids. They say they are targeting criminals. But that doesn't stop a community like this now living in fear that even though they may have lived here for many years and had children here, that they could still be at risk of deportation.
Barbara, thanks very much.